clingy little baby today. She has been a little bit sick, but now I think she's teething. I'm not really sure though, because I feel like I've been saying that for a long time and she has got no teeth yet, but she is very unhappy. She's very clingy. She does not want to be put down and she's just grumpy about everything. So I'm not gonna try and get anything done until the times that she is sleeping. Today is an admin day for me. I postpone my admin all the time. Every time it's an admin day, I just don't do it. It makes me so anxious, the idea of going through my emails and my messages, and I'm just very bad at it. So I'm going to try and do that while she is sleeping and get anything else admin-y done that I need to today while she is sleeping. But for now we're going to go for a walk, because usually she is happy sitting in the pram, and if you've had a clingy baby you just know that it's so much harder to get anything done when they're like this compared to when they're just like, she's normally just quite happy to sit and play, and as long as she can see me and all of that sort of stuff. So this is very different from our usual, so we're just gonna go for a walk. It's been a busy morning already. Thank you for that taste of your hair. Done a couple of loads of washing already, walked Eco to daycare, did some groceries already. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave the rest until she needs to sleep, but we're off for a walk. Making Eco's birthday invitation, and I want to show you guys. I've stuck little emojis over the top of the details, but look how cute that looks. He's asked me for a rainbow themed birthday party, and every time I ask him what theme he wants, he says rainbow. So it's gonna be rainbow and colorful. But yeah, I thought that was cute. Just got back from a night at the hospital with baby Eva. I think I told you guys she's been sick and unwell, and then last night at bath time her lips went blue, and that was scary. But that coupled with, because they cleared up after about 15 minutes before we even went to the emergency doctors, but that coupled with the fact that she's been sick for about a week, like she's had that cold, and even though her cold has gotten better, her temperament has been so off. Like she, as her mum, as someone who spends 24/7 with her, I can notice every little change, and so I can just tell that she is not well, she's not happy, something is off. So anyway, they ended up sending us to the pediatric ward. I spent the night there. And it's about midday now. I just got Eva down for her lunchtime nap. I am desperate to have a shower. I just want to be like real clean and cozy and comfort food. I'm hungry. Yeah, it was a rough night. We didn't get much sleep. Eva was so good though. They did so many tests on her. They did an ECG, they did the heel prick one. They did lots of blood pressure, oxygen, heart rate, temperature, all of those tests over and over again. I'm glad that the ECG and the oxygen came back normal, so that put my heart at ease, but her temp and her heart rate was slightly elevated. She also had inflamed ears and throat, which totally makes sense to why she'd be a little bit grizzly and off and not feeling herself. So mainly I was concerned about like the oxygen and her heart and stuff that can cause the lips to go discolored. So they're hoping that it was just the fact that she had such a high temperature from maybe an ear infection or throat infection or something along those lines, coupled with it was a really cool night and she was in the bath. She wasn't in there for very long, but like just the switch in body temperature. But anyway, we're home, we have been discharged, thank goodness. Eva sleeps really well at home, but when we are not in sleep conditions, she is just too nosy, and she was so good for the nurses. Like, she was just looking at them and letting them do their thing and not complaining. They were like, she's amazing, but she's just nosy, and so it was really hard to get her to sleep. But anyway, I'm gonna go have a shower and try and get some rest myself while she is sleeping. I want to set myself up a cozy little station on the couch with my Kindle. I'm tired and I know I should sleep because I probably got 4 hours the night before the hospital, and then at the hospital about like 3 hours, and then a couple of like little nuggets of sleep. So I really should, but I find it really hard to sleep during the daytime. So the plan is I'm gonna set myself up a cozy spot on the couch. I'm gonna read my book. First I'm gonna make myself a cucumber salad because that's what I feel like. I'm going to read my book until my eyes are just so tired that it forces me to have a little nap. I'm just gonna let Eva sleep for as long as she wants to because she barely got any sleep last night. Her body clock usually wakes her up around the normal time anyway, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, we're home, everything is fine with Eva. Nothing's different with Eva. It wasn't an emergency. I don't need to worry. But being back in the hospital with my daughter, yeah, there was just a lot about that was emotionally tolling because I had to control myself a lot over the weekend. Yeah, it's been a big night. It's like 7:15 in the morning right now. First of all, I had such a good sleep in these pajamas. They're so nice to sleep in. I feel so tired, like worse than when I woke up after not having any sleep at night. And I got lots of sleep last night. I went to bed at about 9 because I was falling asleep on the couch reading my book, which is a good thing. I wanted to get myself as tired as possible and then just like out to it. So I went to sleep at about 9. Eva only woke up twice last night, which is fairly normal. She usually will do 1 to 2 wakes in a night for a feed. And then I woke up to my alarm. Eva is still sleeping, and I'm just gonna let her have a little bit of extra sleep every day while she's still sick. But I'm thinking she'll probably wake up pretty soon anyway because she was stirring. And I feel so tired. I've got the gym this morning. The weather is terrible. Echo's been at his grandparents and I miss him so much. I'm gonna ask them if I can have him back today after the gym. But the weather's terrible, so I'm like, what am I even gonna be able to do with him? Darling, you happy now? Eva is feeling, oh, we are very zoomed in. Eva is feeling much better. She's been smiling a lot today, and she hadn't been smiling over the last couple of days. So that makes her feel good. She slept really well last night. She only woke 2 times, so we're pretty much back to normal. She's still really tired, but she seems well enough, which is good. Brogan is walking with me. Whoa. And complaining about going for a walk when he wasn't even invited on my walk. But here we are. Do you guys go for walks with your exes? I didn't think this was in the job description.
Stay toxic.
Good morning. We have had a pretty full-on morning already. I decided to get all of my Sunday cleaning done at the beginning of the day, so rushed around like a mad hatter. Eva and I went for a walk, and then Echo and his dad went to the swimming pools for a little bit, and then their dad dropped Echo off to me, and I walked with Echo and Eva back home. It did start raining. I don't mind a walk in the rain. The kids had rain covers on, but did that nice and early too.
And Papa got me an ice block.
Did he now? Well,
Yeah.
Echo got an ice block with his dad. Eva is feeling so much better. She is on some antibiotics for her inflamed throat and ears, and she seems so much happier already. She hadn't smiled in ages, and she has been smiling again. She still seems a little bit tired and flat, but otherwise in really good spirits, so that's good. We have just popped down to visit Noah Lee's grave. Being at the hospital has been triggering me a lot more, and I hadn't really noticed that there were specific parts of the day that my daughter passed away that I have really been trying not to think about, but being in the hospital has brought them to the forefront of my mind, and rather than being sad that she's not a part of our day, wondering what she would look like now, all of those sorts of triggers, sorry about your background. So, yeah, it's just been, I'm just emotionally exhausted from thinking about Echo, darling, we're going to hop out and give Noah Lee a kiss soon. Can you stop banging on your eggie? Thank you, darling. Yeah, I've just been throwing back into thoughts of that day a lot since we got back from the hospital. It's really interesting, well, it's interesting to me because I feel like people came to my social media pages in the beginning because I spoke so openly and so vulnerably about everything that has happened to me since my daughter passed away and her passing away and all of that. But I feel like I've had to stop being so, or like talking about it as much because I'm actually holding back now. Like, I think it's definitely since I've had the kids, it's that I have been holding back from wanting or like being able to feel certain things, like blocking out those images those flashbacks that I usually get. I just can't, I can't handle thinking about them anymore, so I've had to stop talking about them. But I'm really sorry, you guys probably cannot hear me because of echo. So we are going to jump out and, well, I'll see if Echo wants to. He wanted to play down here with Noah Lee, but it's just too rainy. I would love, on days like this, to just be able to sit in the car outside her grave and like have a coffee and just be here for ages, but I just don't have the time. Like, if I have time to myself without the kids, there is usually other things that need to be done as well, so visits with Noah Lee are really quick. I'm getting super overstimulated trying to think and talk with my son chatting, which is not his fault. He is just, they're just waiting for me to hurry up and be done. So, kisses for Noah Lee and then nap time for the kiddies.
In my pants and my shoulders, my shoulder. I'm losing it.
Give sissy kisses. Oh, you silly.
Look at that.